Let me give you one of my theories on chili, and it kind of goes along with my theory with pizza. When it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, well, it's still pretty good. And if it's excellent, then it's probably my recipe for Dragon's Breath chili. Because when it's grilling time, you know it's Miller time. So let me tell you what I got here. I've got some ground beef, kind of cooked that off, kept the fat. Got some Italian sausage, cooked that off, kept the fat. Now I have this beautiful chuck, look, seared that off, kept all that rendered fat right there, okay? Now we'll get in with some onions. You're looking at this right now and you're saying you are not putting that much garlic in here. It's called Dragon's Breath chili. Dragons do eat 2 full heads of garlic. So a bunch of garlic. Dragon's Breath, of course, a bunch of jalapenos. We'll get in some Anaheim and some poblano peppers. And last but not least, get in with some red bell peppers. And again, you can kind of use the peppers that you've got available. This was a nice mix today, but you've got to get that nice red color in there. Okay, now this is a real critical step. It's time to season this. And I want to toast these spices a little bit, and I don't want them just to kind of get buried in there. So while this is nice and hot, and I got the oil, and we're marrying flavors, we're going to get in here. So let's see, a little chili powder, a little granulated garlic, a little paprika, a little granulated onion, some cumin. So I'll add in some spice now. Let that toast up. Beautiful. Look at that. Awesome flavor. The key is really cooking all that meat off. But if you'll notice that I cooked the meat in different stages so we could actually get some brown, get some crust on it. Like, look at that Italian sausage right there. If you put it all in there at one time, they would just kind of sweat each other. Yes, they would cook, but you wouldn't build the texture. All right, now let's talk about tomato paste, tomato sauce. Want to see a cool little trick? Watch this. On the tomato paste, I'll take off the top, flip it over, do the same for the bottom. Now take this off, push it straight through, remove the lid. See how nice and easy that was? Usually you're digging in there with a spoon. Now the key is to make sure that we get that tomato paste down in there and let that start to cook out, okay? Now while that's working, we get a little tomato sauce in there as well. And this is my favorite part of it. Time to deglaze the Dragon's Breath chili with a little Miller Lite. Now we'll go in with some chicken stock. Now, everybody back in the pool. The ground beef, the chuck, the Italian sausage. Okay. In with the kidney beans. Juice and all. That starchy water is awesome to tighten this up. And in with the pinto beans. And in with the Miller Lite for me. Now, check this out. We let this cook down for 2.5 hours. And like I said, when chili's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's still good. And when it's mine, it must be the Dragon Breath chili. You're going to love this. All right. It's that time. Yes, it is Miller time, but it's also that time that the Dragon's Breath chili is done. A little cheddar on top, green onions, a few crackers. Here's the deal. The original light beer, the original can, and the original chili. Dragon's Breath chili, you're going to love.